Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here with my buddy John, and I'm going to upload this on Halloween, day after work, but that's alright. But John will be on vacation. His birthday was on the 29th, and then my birthday is going to be on December 29th. And we're here to review Halloween.
The new Halloween, not the first
movie.
one.
Yeah.
This kind of sequel to the first one, but kind of just what?
Yeah, because they were talking about that. This will make it a four-way tie amongst horror movie franchises I've seen in the theater the most.
Oh, really?
Because I've seen 3 Nightmare on Elm Street movies. And when I was in Germany, in the Army, I saw 4 and 5, both at the same theater. And then I saw Freddy's Dead, Final Nightmare, which is the only movie I saw that had like 3D in it in the theater. Instead of those 3, I saw 3 of the Child's Play movies. I've seen Child's Play 2 in Fort Bragg movie theater, then Child's Play 3 at one theater, and then Bride of Chucky years later in Tinseltown. I saw all 3 of the Scream movies, even though, I did see the 4th one. I started watching on Netflix. After a half hour, I didn't finish watching. I should watch it sometime, but I think the Scream movie's only worth watching like once. But I saw it after winning like the lottery, like a couple $100 in the lottery. I saw the first one, Dollar Theater, and then I saw the other 2 at Tinseltown, and now I've seen 3 Halloween movies. Well, I saw Halloween 4 in Germany, then I saw Halloween H2O at Tinseltown, and I saw this one 20 years later, which is the new Jamie Lee Curtis Halloween.
And 40 years after the original movie.
Yeah, 4 years after, and it negates all the other sequels, so this is like another after sequel thing, even like not after school special, but after sequel thing. That Evil eliminates Halloween 2 when she was in the hospital, which I love that one.
Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, and she's had the most appearances in the Halloween franchises, even more than Danielle Harris, who I guess will put a call in to be in this new one. But the producer said no. I don't know why. They vetoed against having Danielle Harrison. Why not? PJ Souls makes a cameo as a teacher, which we didn't recognize.
Yeah, I had to watch that.
And then
on YouTube, but you never know.
Nick Castle, who was one of the original Michael Myers in the first movie, comes back in this one. I was going to look up, but I forgot to. We had, a few years ago, we had one of the original Michael Myerses, and then years before that, at the Horror Fest, and years before that, they had Tony Moran, who was Joni Cunningham's real-life brother.
Oh, cool.
Except he had a problem drinking. He fell on top of one of the guys that went on to work for the Horror Fest. When he's at a bar, he fell off his stool, landed right on Larry. And his man just apologizing. Oh, and Larry's like, that's okay. I'm used to handling drunks at concerts.
That would have been cool if they had Dick Warlock. I thought he did a great Michael Myers in the second one.
All right.
This negates all the sequels, so this is supposed to be a direct sequel after the other ones, but, there's so many, and Buster Rhymes, thank God, did not try to make a return this one, tried to do karate with almost...
I don't even remember.
Michael Myers. Well,
must have not been very good.
Silly, though, but
yeah, this movie was pretty good.
I loved it. It's awesome.
Yeah, nothing beats the original one. It's the first 3 anyways, which the third one had nothing to do with the franchise. But I just read, Jamie Lee did a cameo in that one, too. She was the voice of the telephone operator in that one.
Oh, and then the third, that's awesome. I loved it, and it showed, not only Michael Myers, but it showed Jamie Lee Curtis and how it affected her family after the tragic events of the first one, how it affected her family, her mom, and her daughter and her granddaughter, and it's awesome. I know Robert Dyer was saying that we owe Jamie Lee Curtis out of the old age home and joking around. She still looks good in my opinion.
Well, it's weird though. It's probably because Danny McBride was involved in producing and helping rewrite it. A couple of people are kind of odd choices, like Kitty from Arrested Development, that was a secretary. She, the actress who plays her, is Laurie Strode's daughter, and her husband is Toby Huss from Reno 911, and also he played Hank Hill's dad and Hank Hill's neighbor, Con. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. So it's kind of odd choices. The funniest person was a little kid that was during
awesome.
the babysitting sequence. But yeah, he was funny as hell.
When he saw Michael Myers go, "Oh shit!" That was hilarious. I mean, even though it wasn't supposed to be, but they gave away that part with the closet closing. That would be cool if they would have given that away. That would have been so cool.
I don't know. Didn't matter to
give
me.
Away so much.
Now, what do you think of the big? There's like a lot of talk about he's no longer her brother. It didn't. I don't think to me it didn't make a difference one way or the other. No. I don't think. But,
no.
And I told something Jason didn't know about, that the producer of the original ones, he got killed him and his daughter in a terrorist attack in 2005. Yeah, and his son took over. He was producer on the newest one, and I guess Jamie Lee Curtis, when they were shooting, was talking about how she remembered him as a 7-year-old boy on the set of the original one, hanging out.
Well, I remember Mustafa Akkad. I didn't really recognize his name until I saw Part 4 in the theater. Said Mustafa Akkad Presents. You know, they brought Emily Ford. Right. And people were saying that was the worst mask. No way. I think the worst mask was Part 5. The elongated mask didn't look anything like the other one.
And I believe, if I remember, Deborah Winger's died of cancer since.
Really?
Or, hey, not Winger. Deborah. Is it Hill?
Deborah Hill?
Yeah, Deborah Hill, not Winger. Sorry, wrong Deborah. I knew what I meant to say, but it didn't come out right.
Yeah. Deborah Hill, yeah.
Of course, we had that really good beer, which you see glasses are empty
fantastic. Now. I mean, yeah, I loved it. And there was... I mean, it was so cool showing her, like... And then, like, they had the journalist come and say, Michael, will you speak? Will you speak? And he held the mask and stuff like that.
I think that went on a little too long. To me, it's all right. Ended
they
already.
Expected something to happen, and I mean,
and then it was like very disappointing that nothing happened. And like, okay, well, that was kind of almost worthless.
They setting up the tension and stuff like that. They're messing with him, and then of course something happens, and he gets the journal. So I mean, someone would say, well, it's another proof that the journalists are ruining this country, fake news and stuff like that, but I don't...
At least the girls that are talking, weren't as annoying as the ones in Rob Zombie one. Yeah. It's like after 30 seconds, like, all right, please kill these ladies already. I'm just tired of these girls and their way they're talking. I'm like, they're just so annoying. Yeah, kill them. I was rooting for Michael Myers.
Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, I think of the Rob Zombie. I mean, boy, people are tired of the bash on Rob Zombie. I think he was the reason there wasn't the Halloween one in a while. And I guess John Carpenter was pissed off at him. Yeah. Because he said, like he said, never explained it. They really... I actually didn't mind the first Halloween. The second one... But I mean, it's still better than Part 5. But I mean, they explained it too much. So I mean, it wasn't... It still had meaning, though. Yeah. But I mean, they explained Michael Myers too much.
And they don't explain the boogeyman. Yeah. There's a couple... Like one reference I thought was interesting when they're talking about serial killers. And a white kid made it seem like no big deal, but... You know, well, serial killers are a big deal. That's like, people get all excited about these mass shootings and that. Yeah, it's horrible and everything. But they don't realize there are probably more people murdered by serial killers in the United States every year, because the FBI estimates there's anywhere between 50 and 100 in operation at any given time.
And we might have one.
Think of how many are killed. People are killed. So let's say take an average of, say, 70. Think of how many people are then are killed every year.
Well, I like that one in Fairview. He might turn out to be... He had other... They're doing all these cold cases. That guy, that was really messed up. He tied up his daughter. Well, I don't want to get too much of this. I'll get demonetized. Well, YouTube is now so dumb. You can't just... But they talk about it on the regular news all the time, but you can't talk about it in the video within reason. You know what I mean? But I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, and the characters. If you really care about the characters, you really can really get behind the movie and what happens to them. And then, well, I mean, it's good throughout the whole movie. It's great all throughout, and then it really, really, really gets good. I mean, it's awesome though. And then John missed the part. He couldn't get in touch with that girl because John went to use.
I had to pee.
Yeah, he went, and then the girl was getting a call from the grandmother, and then when she came back, she saw. They were doing Bonnie and Clyde. They had like a reversal. They saw that another girl was kissing him. She was all upset. And she was saying, that guy's like, it's no big deal. And he like, here, you want your friend's phone? And he threw it in like a punch bowl or something like that. She got upset. That's why she couldn't get in touch with him. Because that's what happened. John missed that part. I mean, you have to go to the bathroom. You have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't care I'm not going to go. I'm going to hold it. Yeah. just go, because I'll watch it again someday if it's a good movie. So
I was trying to hold it. I missed a little fight from Ant-Man and Wasp though. But I mean, and then like I said, Hotel Transylvania. Because when Mom went there, Ori was taking his time. We went to Bob Evans, and then it was like we went right to the theater. I had time to go pee or go nothing because Ori was taking his time. And then I went there and then went there without going to pee, so I had to pee. Mom said, "You left during the best part." I had to go to the bathroom.
To me, there was no good part of the movie. I didn't care for it at all.
What's that?
To me, there's no good part.
Oh, Hotel Transylvania too?
I didn't see the second one. The first one. Oh, the second one. I didn't care for the first one, so I
love the second one. I got to see the first one and the third one. So eventually, I mean, I assume Sony items are usually on Netflix, so probably Hotel Transylvania 3 would be on there. I'd like to see the first one sometime.
To me, it's not worth it.
You know. Well, Adam Sandler has a new stand-up special on there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be good or not. But I mean, back to Halloween. We do this all the time, but it gets really good.
To Halloween.
And like I said, there's like a whole bunch of Easter eggs in there. I like how they did like the thing with Halloween like that. They did on the wrong, and then they had like a pumpkin, and this one was like it's all like messed up, and you see it get regenerate. Like in the first one, they showed a regular pumpkin, and then the second one, they showed a pumpkin, and you see it split open. There's a skull inside, which is really cool. I love that Universal's back to doing it because I mean, and then 3 studios: Universal, Miramax, without Harvey Weinstein, I'm assuming, and also Blumhouse. Blumgum.
You're as bad as me.
Blumgum is like someone from Reckless Eating who does videos. That's what I'm saying. I keep saying Blumhouse. Blumgum is like a guy that does like, but I don't think he's getting away from food. I think a lot of food reviews are getting out of YouTube because they don't like the changes. I guess Old Nerd Reviews said he's packing it in. That's what Greg was telling me. I don't know. I still want to do my videos and stuff like this one. I mean, I think it's a great one for Halloween. People have been asking me to review. I've been wanting to see it. I think it's fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah.
Now some people hated it, or some like there's lots of sport and stuff. I'm glad there's lots of really good stuff. It would have been cool at the ending credits. They played some other song. If they were playing Mr. Sandman, that would have been kind of cool at the end. Not Enter Sandman, but Mr. Sandman. Lots of Easter eggs if you can catch them. Like the 3 thing with those 3 kids walking down the street is like similar like the 3 babysitters like P.J. Souls.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said Laurie Metcalf. Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't know where that came from. And the other girl walked down. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. They had the ghost thing on there, the mask from...
Yeah, just a ton of stuff.
Yeah, the mask from Halloween 3 on there. That'd be a cool mask to get, that skull mask. I mean, those were really well made. I loved Halloween 3. Like I said, the only one, I mean, I wasn't too fond of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and Halloween 5. Those are the ones I didn't like. Halloween 6, I mean, they could have done better without showing where he went to the bath. Or, like, it was laughable when he had a cart and then you hear him go, boop, boop. Like, you hear him, like, lock the car with the cart. That was getting a little too... And then Busta Rhymes fought him. What? And he was kicking his ass. What's going on? But Jason
Jason who?
I mean,
Jason
my God. I'm getting into it because I was really into the movie. I was really into it. Michael Myers was like... He had some moves like he must have been practicing some in there. You know, when he was doing counter moves and stuff like that. I almost said Jason Count. And it's all caught on tape.
He's the real Michael Myers.
Yeah, I know.
It's Jason.
And then John was saying he didn't like people. And he said, well, Michael Myers must be doing a good public service to get rid of me.
You're the one who said that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't say that. You said it.
What, Michael Myers doing a good public service?
Yeah, that was you.
No, you said you hate people.
Yeah, but then you made it sound like I said that. That was your line.
No, I said he was doing a good public service. Oh, yeah, but I loved it. A fantastic movie. I highly recommend it. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. I liked it. I mean, like I said, it was a four-way tie about most horror films. Like, I never seen a Texas Chainsaw in a theater. I only saw one Friday the 13th. That was Friday the 13th Part 7. And I actually saw one of the Howling sequels, Howling 3, in Fort Bragg movie theater. Because they had, like, they showed, like, obscure movies on, like, Sunday afternoons. And I saw Halloween 7, New Blood in there. Did you like that with the girl that was psychic? It's supposed to make her look...
Which one?
Friday the 13th.
Oh, Friday the 13th, the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, the guy from Weekend at Bernie's was there. And boy, they booed whenever he grabbed that girl and put her in front of her for Jason to kill. And then that part where he grabbed that girl in the sleeping bag and hit her against the tree, the guys are going, ooh ah, like that. It was awesome. I loved it. So I guess that's about it. I thought I had more to say, but... Well,
you probably will think of more later.
Yeah, probably. So what, do you have any more to say to that?
I don't think so. I forgot everything I was going to say. I think.
Well, you guys said when Mustafa Khan, her being the teacher...
No Danielle Harris, which is disappointing.
No Danielle Harris.
That is the most disappointing part of it.
Yeah. And I loved it. Full on 10/10. So this will be my Halloween video. So I hope you like this video, everybody. John and I are reviewing the new Halloween food. I mean, if I say it's just called Halloween. So if I say Halloween, I'll just say the new Halloween. Now I'll say like Rob Zombie Halloween or the original Halloween. That's how I'll differentiate from. You know what I mean? So otherwise known as Adventures in Babysitting. That's what Honest Trailer said. Adventures in Babysitting is a great movie too. Yep. So I guess that's it. So until next time, everybody, please take care of my allegiance.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. This is Simon.